Hey, what's up, my acolytes? Welcome back to another episode, and thank you guys so much for tuning in today. As my name is Dark Sage, and I'm going to become. I'm sorry. I messed up my intro there. God damn it. I'm back for another review segment today, and since I've been away for about 2 weeks and I haven't been uploading as many videos as I wanted to, I've had 6 videos on the go, and I've never been able to upload them. So I'm going to scrap those last 6 and just make 6 new ones and repost them as differently as I can, and we'll see how that goes. But first of all, today I want to bring up 3 new reviews for you today and some updates on some new content that may be coming. So first off, I wanted to get into the review today. So first off, I have 3 movies here. Well, 2 of them are movies. One is a collector's piece. Now, I'm going to go ahead with the first 2 movies, so if you don't mind, I'm going to start right now. Here we go. So the first review I have for you is a movie that stars Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale. I think that's how they pronounce her name. Whatever. Is Van Helsing. This is actually one of the more cooler versions movies that Hugh Jackman has actually played in besides Wolverine as his starring role. But this one, he plays as the legendary monster hunter Van Helsing. Now, if those of you who do not know who Van Helsing is, I can give you kind of a brief description of what he is. He is in the tales. He's a hunter that was brought by a group of Roman monks, I think, to slay and kill monsters that appeared in the world. Except for him, well, the bad side to his conundrum is that he was always convicted of crimes he didn't commit. Because when he would kill a monster, the monster turned back to its human form, as most things did. But he would always be killed, or not always be killed, but when he would kill the creature would revert back to its normal form, and in turn be killed as a human. And when local authorities came by, well, Van Helsing got blamed for it and was committed as a murderer. So this movie features him as, well, he's summoned to a mysterious Transylvania, which most of you may know who lives in Transylvania by now. Good old Dracula. He is sent there to kill Dracula. So, no need I say more. Except for this one, you see some different ones. You see Frankenstein's monster, you see the 3 wives of Dracula, and Dracula himself, as well as some surprising turns. This movie is rated 14 plus for violence, and not recommended for young children, as it says in the back, right there in the frame, in the big old texting here. So yeah, usually when you get this one, this is maybe just a normal movie, but it actually has some special features, as I will tell you right now. You can explore Dracula's castle, which are in the special features, by the way. All these are. The Legend of Van Helsing, which you see how the legend has transcended over the years through film history. So you get to see how he's evolved as a character. You get to see the bringing the monsters to life, which is actually kind of cool because you see how each monster is drawn and depicted and then put into play as the movie goes on. You can also play the Van Helsing game by putting the DVD into an old Xbox console. Now, not the Xbox 360 console like the one I've been playing before, but the old Xbox, like the original one. And you can play the first level of the stunning game. Awesome. And no, I have not done that, by the way. I've wanted to, but I didn't. And then you can also use a feature that says that you are in the movie. So you get to experience it through multiple cameras the miniature cameras that kind of give you the actor's perspective in the film. So there you go. That is Van Helsing. I will give this... No, I'll give it a solid 3.5. The next one is actually a horror movie, kind of. It's a horror flick that was actually brought up by WWE. And for those of you who do not know what WWE is, or don't really follow it, it is actually the World Wrestling Entertainment, I think. I think it is, yeah. And one of their wrestlers, a big name in the industry, Kane, one half of the Brothers of Destruction, and yeah, this is his movie. Kane, See No Evil. Now, I will say that this is probably one of the scariest films I've ever watched. Not saying that it is... It's not scary as in scary. It's scary as in gory. Because you see a lot of blood, you see a lot of violence, you see all that. And it's actually pretty good, seeing as how the film wasn't really brought up to be a really good movie, but it was really good in the end. Now, here's what it says in the back. So I'll read it to you word by word. 7 feet tall, 400 pounds. A rusty steel plate screwed into his skull, and razor-sharp fingernails that pluck the eyes out of his victims. Reclusive psychopath Jacob Goodnight, which is Kane's character, is holed up in the long-abandoned Blackwell Hotel until eight petty criminals show up for community service, along with the cop who put a bullet in Jacob's head 4 years ago. So, to kind of get a little bit into this, the Blackwell Hotel, I don't know if it's actually existed or it was just a place they made up. But the way that this film was done was actually pretty well. The CGI was actually pretty good, and the configurations for how the kills were done were actually really good with this. So, I'm not going to say too much about this, except that the movie itself is really good. Kane does a really excellent job with his character, and to even look at the guy, he's pretty menacing as well. Like, if you've seen his picture, I might be able to do that. That's kind of his thing right there. I'll try to see if I can pick a picture up somewhere. I don't know. I'll find something. But yeah, it's rated 18A, so you can't watch it without an adult unless you are 18 yourself or are accompanied by an adult. Yeah. So, by the way, it's a really good movie, and I recommend anybody watch it if they want to. I give it a 4. Now, this next one is the DVD collection. Now, this is a special edition collector's item that you could get through... Well, actually, it's a limited edition, so I get a lot of stuff like that. But this is represented on the Fast and Furious franchise. This was the DVD collection of all 7 movies, plus a bonus disc. Now, it's in the shape of a wheel that screws off. So you have all 7 movies plus the 8th, which was a bonus disc for the entire movie. It showed different things from the actors, from the characters in each movie, and even a little bit of... I'm not going to say anything too much about the film itself, or any of the films itself, because I can do that. I can do those in a different video and just do them one by one. But overall, this DVD collection was a very turnful point in some people, or was actually really. It was really demanded by a lot of people, including myself, because when I heard that it was coming out, I wanted to get it. I never even seen the 7th movie by then, so watching it as all 7 movies are back to back. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and then number 7. All 7 movies up until the last part, up to the last seconds of the last movie. If you've ever watched the franchise before, you actually get a really good depth into the character if you like it. I'm not going to say that anybody will, because my dad hates it. He does. He doesn't get the point of Fast and Furious. That's just him, though. But overall, the movie was very, very or all 7 movies were very, very successful. And as you'll see if you ever get the bonus disc, excuse me, you'll hear Michelle Rodriguez, who plays Letty in the movies. She talks about how much of a time, how long the movie's been going on. So the franchise has spanned over 14 years. 14 years. And each person that came back to the film, so say Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, for he rest in peace, Tyrese Gibson, who came through in a few. Yeah, he showed up in number 2, I think. 2 Fast and Furious? Yeah, I think so. And Ludacris, who plays Tej Parker in the film, or in some of the films. But all these characters they come together, and they really have done a great job with the films. Unfortunately, Paul Walker wasn't able to finish the film during his death, of course. It is very sad that he passed away during the film, but to kind of get ironic here a little bit, not to make fun of Paul Walker or anything, but he kind of died the same way that he would have died in the film, driving fast or something like that. I can't remember what the heck what they were saying, but he was driving a fast car, right? And he crashed his fast car. The one thing that never happened in the films that happened to him in real life. I'm not saying that's funny or anything. I'm just saying that it's kind of ironic, because in the movie he lived fast, he drove fast, he lived life on the edge. And in life, I didn't know what he was like in real life. I never met the guy, obviously, but to me, he seemed so much like an inspirational guy. And even if he was driving fast or lost control of his car or whatever, he still died as he lived, and that's not something that everyone can say. I know that Crocodile Hunter, I don't remember his name off by heart. I think it was Steve Irwin. He died as he lived as well. He died doing what he loved to do, and that was, taping animals and, showing to the world how wildlife was. And that was something that really raised hairs, because you don't get to say that a lot. But, that's just how it goes. For me, anyways, with this film, with these franchises and with Paul Walker passing, it was kind of emotional to hear that he would not be in the next film. They would not bring him back at all. To kind of give you kind of a sneak peek, they actually finished the film with his brother, and they actually used CGI to make his face as it was, so you wouldn't see his brother's face. I don't know his name, but you see him in most of the close-up scenes, and his brother does without CGI with him because they look alike. But they did the film like that, using CGI for close-up scenes, what Paul would be in, and far cameras where his brother was just playing it as himself, or as Paul, during fight scenes and stuff like that. So that was a pretty smooth idea, and it was pretty well done by the directors and all that. So, and honestly, it is a shame that Paul's not here anymore, and to do the movies anymore and be in the franchise and do anything else. He was an amazing actor. He played in a lot of different movies. He's played in Brick Mansions, Varsity, if anybody has ever seen that movie. Just a lot of different stuff. Anyway, that does it for that review. I'll give the collection itself a solid 5. And it's top mark. So, I'm not going to say anything bad about it, because I love the movies. I really do. So, that is the first ever 5-star ranking for this, or for any movie or anything like that. So that's it for the reviews. Now on to some updates. Recently, I've been playing some Cards Against Humanity online with some of my friends. So I got the idea to, even though I don't have a game capture card yet, unfortunately, what I can do is have you see my face through one of my cameras, whatever one it is, probably be the crappy tablet one I have, the slower one, unfortunately. It won't, it doesn't work the same way as this one does. You'll see my face and my actions in real time, rather than, seeing it like, that kind of stuff, right? But yeah, I think if you guys are willing to just watch, and listen, just listen to the comedy that can really relate with you when you play that game. If you guys are willing to listen to it, I will do it again with one of my friends, and we will play it as the 4 of us, or 3 of us, or whatever we do it as. And I will have them, I'll record us playing it, as well as my reaction and their reaction and all that. So if you guys are up for me doing that, great. And then when I get a game capture card, I will do it again. And this time, or that time, we will do it as true games are. Well, I'll see if I can have myself record, have my friends record themselves on webcams, send the file over to me, and then kind of do something with that. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's basically all I can say for now about that. And what I will say though is, as Christmas is around the corner, I will be doing something during the next couple weeks. Some videos. I'll be trying to get back on track again, because I've been really, losing it, as I shouldn't be doing it. But that's how it goes. So tomorrow I will have this video up. So you'll be seeing it Wednesday. This is recorded on Tuesday. And I'll try to keep up myself on deadline again, because I really want to do this, keep doing this the same way I've always been doing it, and that's 3 videos a week, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Solid. But anyways, that's all I can say. I will be doing some more stuff during the Christmas time, and I will try to get some more videos up. So in the meantime, stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like or dislike, doesn't matter. If you want, comment below on something you want me to see, or not something you want to see, on something that you guys want to see me do, or say, or think. If you have music that you want me to review, do it. Put it up there. If you want me to do some films, go for it. If I have them, we'll do it. And if I have some games that you guys want me to do, I will do them. So, that is it too. Share this video if you want with your friends and family, or even on Facebook, Twitter, or other places, I don't know. And don't forget to subscribe to Dark Sage or Tristan Hunter down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Dark Sage, out.